As a practicing witch or ceremonial magician or whatever it is that you like to call yourself, when you're standing there in a circle and you make the call to a spirit, sometimes you really get the sense that the spirit is there listening and interacting, but sometimes you get nothing. It's like you're talking to a blank wall, no tingles, no sense of interaction, no sense of being heard, just nothing. And some days you're just not in the mood. And on those days when this kind of thing happens to me, I like to think of something that I heard Aaron Leach say in an interview that kind of resonated for me. Aaron Leach is the author of this Angelical language double volume, which recently got a very fancy reprint in paperback with this lovely slipcase. You can check out my review on YouTube. I'll leave a link to it in the description. So in this interview, Aaron was saying that a magical connection has to be nurtured. Let's say you've got a pet, and on some days that pet needs its own space and it's not being particularly forthcoming. Or maybe it's you're just preoccupied with other aspects of your life. Or maybe you had a particularly good party the previous night. You wouldn't just not feed your pet or give it the attention that it needs when it asks for it just because you weren't feeling it. And no, I'm not suggesting that spirits are pets, but I do think it's a nice analogy that speaks to the way we do and should continue to nurture these connections, even on days when it doesn't feel natural or exciting or rewarding to do so. And just because this connection isn't with a material, physical being that you can see and hear and touch, doesn't make it any less important to reach out and strengthen that connection when that connection feels weak. On the contrary, actually, because in the case of a non-physical entity, right, a spirit, that connection is all you have. Nurture it, strengthen it, especially on those days when there's no immediate feeling of connection, no immediate feeling of reward. I'd say that's precisely when the connection needs the most care.